This Thursday afternoon, May 16th, I'm here at Las Olas on the beach. Las Olas Boulevard right there, and Fort Lauderdale Beach the other way. The reason I'm here today, not going in the water, I'm going to do a test. I had a situation where somebody lost their ring, expensive ring, and they claimed they knew exactly where it was. We got green flag today, that's good. So anyways, the subject came up about drifting. Do rings drift? And you know, I maintain that a good sized ring, a gold ring, let's say, used as an example, sinks, goes in the sand and sits there unless there's a major storm. Now, I went in the water 3 times looking for this ring. Couldn't find it. Wondering, you know, it was kind of, water was kind of rough, but not, had a little bit of undertow for the last couple days. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it did move. But the only way to find out is to throw a ring in there. So what I brought with me today, I got 3 heavy but junk rings. I even wrote on their test in case somebody happens to pick them up. It's got a test on it. Hopefully they won't, they'll leave them there. They're both junkers. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm going to throw them in the water, then come back in a few days, see if I can find them. And I'm going to put it right where that woman lost her ring. She claimed she lost her ring. I'm going to throw them out there. I just go down, get a little closer. Hopefully they don't fall in my butt doing it. So, see, today is pretty calm. Last few days have been pretty bad. So, ring number 1. I'm going to throw it way out there. I don't know if that one's really far. Oh, that wasn't a very good example. I don't think I did a very good job of throwing those rings. But we'll come back and see where it happened to it. Oh, it's too late now. Let's see what happens. We'll check back in a couple days, see where it went. Stand by. Okay, it's Friday. Thank God. TGIF. Down here at the beach, obviously. Just off Las Olas Boulevard. See what we can find. There's a big old crowd over there. I don't know what they're doing, whether it's a funeral or a wedding being performed. Now, yesterday, I threw a coin, or not a coin, a ring in the water. It's so flat, the water's nice and flat. Should be able to find some stuff today. But anyways, I threw it in the water because I want to experiment. See how far a gold ring drifts. You know, people drop things and they think it's going to be right there. 2 days later. Now, I'm of the theory that gold ring being a little heavy, you know, there are varying degrees of weight, but I think they sink into the sand. And it takes a lot, like a storm or something, to get to the point where it would move. Anyways, here we are. See if I can. I threw that coin in there yesterday and I didn't get very far. So I'm going to try and see if I can recover it. Hopefully nobody's picked it up. I can find it again. It's low tide right now. Whew. Water's kind of nice, to tell you the truth. Okay, here's my experiment. I'm about this far from the ocean, or from the shore. I got a landmark here, I got a block here, so I know I should be able to find the spot again. So I'm going to drop a test coin. No, coin ring, test ring. In fact, I painted test on this thing. It's just a titanium ring. Nothing big. So, I'm looking for all the landmarks. So I'm going to say right here, it's probably a good place to drop this thing. So, it's right in front of that tree. I see a short tree there, and 2 palm trees next to it, each side of it. So, this is where it's going to be dropped. So, I'm going to come back in a couple days, see where that ring ends up. Right there. Right in front of that block. Hopefully it doesn't get hung up in that block. But there it is. This is where most people lose their rings. So stand by. Come back a couple days. Okay, I'm back out. This is my second trip here this morning. Had to get a drink, it was so hot today. So purpose now is to go and find that drift ring that I put in the water the other day, 2 days ago now. See what happened to it. Is it still there? How far did it drift? Now, earlier when I was down at the other end of the beach, because I first came out and I was hunting in the dry sand because it was high tide and I didn't want to get in the water to find that ring until the tide dropped. But I know somebody over there, so I'm afraid somebody's picked the damn thing up. I hope not. But I wrote on it drift ring in paint. It's only a titanium ring. It wasn't even a good ring, so that's why I used it as a subject. It was heavy enough to be like a gold-like ring that I could use to demonstrate how things drift. So I purposely put that ring in a place that there's not a lot of metal detectors coming this way. They all stay by the hotels. But sure enough, I saw that guy walk all the way down here, especially where I think I put the ring, from what I could tell from back there. That's somewhere out here. Ooh, the size of those fish. Okay, stand by for the next, hopefully that ring. It might take me a little while to find it, so I'll cut it off here. Stand by. Okay, I got a signal here. Now, is that the ring? The dummy drifting ring? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. I had it coming down. Sorry. So there it is. Right there, I wrote on there. Test string. Of course, see what the salt does? Test string. So, to give you an idea, I dropped that ring over there. I don't know if you get this camera back up. That's the tough thing about cameras. I dropped this ring. And it's right there is where I found it. Where the flag is. Not the first flag, the second flag. So Well, I'm glad I found that test string because I thought that guy found it.